November 5th, 2022. Marcus Giavanni here. Michael Hancock, Mayor Marcus Giavanni. Cities Summit. First City Summits of Americas. April 26, 27, 28. Now, when you think about this event, I've been working on some things in the background, but there is no candidate that. What are these guys going to say at this event? They have no clue. They're going to humble brag because that's all they can. They don't know how to build nothing. They just steal from other people, pat each other's ass, smell each other's ass. And then they got cock on the tips of their noses. That on the digital world, you can see it. And when you understand Colorado politics and Denver rights news and all these different organizations that have been lying to the citizens of Denver for 60 years. Good news, they've all been indexed. Bad news, they're done. Okay, and it's a pleasure because I didn't need to be mayor, but this is the kind of mayor I would be. I would have already written the content to which I already have. And Mayor Hancock, he's going to go there and what with the new mayor going to have a woman? Which woman? Which one of those women has the crutches and all the victimhood, all the I don't want to work for it, and diversity and all that negative keywords? Who are they all going to pick? Is it going to be Kelly? Outdated? Verified. She's outdated, folks. Look up Kelly Brow. Outdated. You'll get the answer. Use the new handles. And they're not new, folks. I've been doing the handles for years. Indexing, working on content, working with other creators, telling everybody what's coming up with the hashtag and the social symbols, and everybody laughed. And now, October 2022, YouTube made its official move toward handles. And everybody has a handle in the social world. You have your @ sign, which is at your email. So when you understand what all these symbols mean, and most of the world, 98% have no idea when they just hashtag to be a lemming. They just hashtag to be a sheeple. They just hashtag for the sake of hashtagging, not knowing what that end result means, because now we're all held accountable on the internet for what we say, what we do, where we go, who we're with. Crazy. Just crazy, folks. And when you think about this, April, I already did the homework. I've already made contacts with people that need to be contacted. Why do they think they even picked Denver? See, they don't even know that they don't even know. They know what they said and what they were told, but they don't know the actual back conversation that we've already developed. Because we already knew what kind of candidates are going to come out and run for mayor. We already knew what the metaverse was going to look like in 2011 and what it was going to look like in 2023. And I've been in this for now, this is my 4th election, folks. That means something. I didn't waver. I haven't changed my messages. And now you get all these candidates coming in and declaring their party. Now we've become so blatant now. And we're nonpartisan. Okay. We're nonpartisan based on the current way the city honors the Spear Amendment. And they've been able to manipulate so many different conversations. They cannot manipulate the actual city charter that's been posted on the internet. And so all the judges, the Secretary of State, all these people that are coming out talking about fair elections, and it's all bullshit. And it's sad. You think about the current Secretary of State. They know Denver is supposed to be non-political. Because if they don't, then they all need to be fired. Do you see where I'm going with this? And see, now it's too late. See, they don't know what's going to come because they've controlled everything for such a long time. even if Jesus Christ himself came down, they had their video cameras out, videotaping it all, and they got it done. They'd send it to CNN and they'd tell you that that's not what happened. It was just some guy being lifted down by a droid and blah, 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 blah. Well, that bullshit don't work anymore, folks. And if you've seen the algorithms that I've seen, it's going to be the biggest tsunami red wave over what's happening. And it's not going to be because, well, I won't tell you why. Because you already know. We cannot sustain on bullshit, folks. We cannot sustain on bullshit. We cannot sustain ourselves with these prices and getting rid of oil and getting, and telling that half a group of citizens are, I mean, the Civil War was started less than where we are now as far as our divide goes. We're all commingling, we're all having sex with each other, we're all passing around the same thing. We got movie starlets that have been married 8, 9, 10, 10, 15 boyfriends. Oh yeah, I want all that DNA. See, it's getting out of control. It's like Sodom and Gomorrah. In the digital world, it ain't gonna happen. We're not gonna allow people to destroy the future of where the internet is now and where it's gonna be in 7 years. Just like the disinformations are, though it is one needed, but it can't be run by the government. It just can't. And see, their people don't know what's going on, but since they're government, they think they know everything that's going on. And so when you understand what artificial intelligence is all about and its purpose, its sole purpose, is to give the best information, the most positive information, the most the most information or data that one needs for the betterment of oneself or what one person searched for. So if it's a college kid and he's working and he needs to find an answer to some kind of an architectural build out that he's designing, and he looks it up on the internet and it's wrong, but he uses it, and the professor knew because he saw it already and he called out, hey, that's not going to work because of this. So we can't have that. So when a brain surgeon is looking for information on the internet, we can't have some 12-year-old who's sitting in his family room writing stuff from his mom's uh, um, medical books, circumventing things and sounding just like it's a real doctor, and it's all backwards stuff. It's all shit that's just not gonna work. And so when people say, "Oh, you can't believe what you read or see on the internet," that's so old-fashioned. And when you say those words, you become tagged to those words. So your world on the internet will never change. See, this is how you know there's a God. Okay, because see, God gave man free will, so that man can do whatever he wants to do. And then the United States, because of our forefathers, gave us a country that we can pretty much say whatever we want to say. But now it's getting twisted. Now it's all about ideology. It's all about confusing local politics here in Denver when we're non-political. And damn dog, man alive. You know, dang doggy. Anyways, so if you understand what's going on in the conversations, and here's Colorado politics, what's missing, Marcus Giavanni, 2000. See, they can circumvent, try to do whatever they want, but see, in my dashboard that I see, it tells me what's missing, that I should be in there. Welcome. They're not even at, oh, this is cityandcountydenver.com, that's us. And the reason welcome is not in there is because we haven't added it yet. So for us, it's our double checker to make sure that we may add that in there because it's missing and it must be included. It has to be included. And here it is just missing. And you notice that some says it's missing, and but yet it doesn't say must be included. That's because there's other stuff behind the scene that is making it welcome. Someone they're saying it somewhere else about something else. But when you think about the summits of America, it would be a chance for local public safety. I mean, for public safety of what? What bullshit are they going to tell people? We got 25 years record high murders, Hancock. See, you're going to go in there and look so stupid, brother. But see, I got your back. I've already written content because I already seen the big flub bub you guys are going to end up doing. And see, this is going to show how Mayor Hancock's going to survive the mortal world when he's stripped of his power as a mayor. Where he's going to work and it's he don't know. I already know, folks. We're showing lawyers, law enforcement officers, first responders, other judges of what artificial intelligence is doing right now. And when they think about China and Russia, I mean, they're not even talking. We're getting smoke screened by our own people, and our adversaries are watching us. So if you look at the war, you look at just Clinton, just at 2015, folks. We'll just start at 2015. Look at all the crap that's gone on. We haven't moved forward one fuck. We're still stuck in Jim Crow. Yet all my black friends, okay, they don't need nobody's help. They got the most finest, beautiful women. They drive around really awesome cars. They dress good. And everybody wants to be their friend. How cool is that? And that's how that rolls. So when you understand that, you know what I'm saying? All those black NFL football players and basketball players, they didn't get those positions because they're black. They got those positions because they've been playing b-ball since they were 4. They were the ones carrying around the basketball through school, through every football season, basketball, baseball. They always, unless they played double sports, triple sports, then they didn't carry the basketball around. But the ones that were just total basketball, they didn't care about anything else but basketball. Those are the cats you see in high school carrying that basketball. And that's one where those smart ass kids go, oh, you carry that thing everywhere you go? Yeah, want me to shove it up? Yeah. I've seen basketball players when I went to high school. Unbelievable players. But they get caught up in they take their mind and eye off the ball. And they got women all over them. They play and then they get their girl pregnant or something happens and then they lose their whole career. It's called life. And see, no matter how hard people that don't want to work for it, who think they can come up with all these adversity and inequity and all this bullshit that are now negative keywords that's going to twist these people to where they have no authority at all, especially in Denver. But it's already happening. The conversations right now that are going on in the back end, the Democrats are going to find out on Tuesday exactly what Americans are thinking. And Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi, they're going to retire those folks. All these other people that have been in it for a while, the young voters, the ones that are 18, 28, and 38, they are sick of all you people. They are sick of the ones in Denver. They're sick of our city council. They're sick of our sidewalks. They're sick of passing amendments that don't get enforced. And so I ask you, Mayor, what are you going to talk about at the first city summit? Oh, did you... Oh, I know you're going to go in humble bragging that you guys going to hire... You elected the first woman mayor. Black mayor, lesbian mayor, and any other idiosyncrasies that they believe that they got to have next to them so that they can get the people have the same idiosyncrasies or their same love life, their same of same. And you get the people that feel that, oh, we need to vote for those people. They're voting on bullshit instead of actual ability and merits. Where are you going to take us? What is your vision for the metaverse? See, these people won't ask that because they don't ask what they don't know. So what they're going to do is still beat yeah, we're going to end homeless. Good luck on that because you guys use that. Hickenlooper is the first decay mayor in the digital world because he came into office, tried to, run for office on a brown scooter, took showers in his clothes. His number one campaign promise was eradicate homeless. And everything he did with Kelly Brow working as his chief of everything. So Hickenlooper said, that Kelly was the mayor. So I guess Kelly gets full 100% blame on the $100 million deficits. And then she gets to go to work at Denver Chamber of Commerce for $474,000 a year, and some people are saying that's what her pension is. I'd have to see a paycheck, man. I gotta see some contracts. And then Kelly went on to go and hook up with a PhD, worthless PhD, president over there at Metropolitan State University, Janine Davison. Worthless. She and other faculty members and board members and directors and anybody else with power all got together and figured that they would go ahead and create a new position. Let's create a strategic position so that we could create a chief strategic officer. We'll give it to Kelly. This way Kelly will have a new current experience that she could add to her resume so that she could walk in and say, yeah, I was the president of Denver Chamber of Commerce. Former, you resigned. You resigned because people were tired of paying your money when they found out it was all coming down to it. Because she was calling people up, telling them during COVID to pay their dues, how important it was for them to pay, how important it was so that they pay, so she got paid. And smoke and mirror. And so then she went to internship. She was a paid intern. That's what she was. And then when they got caught, she came out of the closet in August 2015, right? And the same old Denverite, Colorado Politics, Denver Post, 9 News, the same old identifiers. Those group of saps that are going to end up, the administrators, are going to end up having no jobs. And they're going to be so torn up, like they've been tearing up people for 60 fucking years, it's going to hit them. It's going to hit them so hard that they don't even know how to swim in what's coming. It's the way it is, folks. There's a group of people that are very intelligent that's not going to allow humans to fuck us up anymore in the internet. Not going to happen. Not in Denver. I don't care anywhere else because I ain't running for governor, or I'm not running for president, senator. I'm not diplomatic enough, folks. Believe me. Because one of those guys pissed me off and I'd tell them to go themselves. And so that's not good. And most of those guys are cowards anyways. And they're all conformists to boost their power, their money, their investments. And once they get in with the promises that they're going to change and stand up to the establishment, they become it. And the people that vote them still love them. They're like, oh, okay. This is why other countries, third world countries, turning into one world countries. That's why they're all getting ready to hook up with China and Russia because they got the money. They're not all fighting and polluting all their shit to the world like we are. America's turned into the drama queen. And you got a lot of women that think that that they're worthy of, like, there is not one single fucking candidate, woman, running for mayor right now that is worth a damn. You heard me? And if you guys want to see this in action, some of the applications we have, some of the apps, can show you right now that these people are worthless. And if Denver's going to vote this way, they're going to be held accountable. This is the accountable year, folks, just like the last 2 years. When Denver gets indexed as an illegitimate government, it's got to happen, folks. And they had every warning. I've been warning them for many, since 2015. Well, I knew 2011, but it was way over everybody's heads. There were some people that, what? What? So this was the best thing Biden could have done, is given this opportunity to Denver. But if Denver goes up there and uses the same pitch that they did with the World Cup soccer, and they lost that because they didn't have the money for it, folks. Denver has no money. That's why they're passing all these other extra things. And then they're trying to pass, no, we're gonna end up we're gonna cut our taxes, we're gonna cut all the expenses and all the fees, and how's things gonna get paid off? Oh, we're gonna go bankrupt, and then the government will come in, and now that we have the city will have to surrender to the federal government, and now the federal government will run the city and county of Denver. Is that what you folks want? Because that's where you're headed. But see, the brightest guys in the world think they know what's up, when everything's upside down. Everything they say is opposite. Everything that they've been talking about, we've indexed. So on January 1, when they start coming out and they start raising money and all that, and they start putting that money on the internet, what they don't understand is why their ads go to the top. There's got to be some kind of organic content that's going to be, that they use, so that you go, oh, look at, he's on the top, because most people don't know what that means. But anybody that's worth a damn, like the 200,000 voters that haven't voted in Denver's election for quite some time, and I'd say about 50,000 Republican voters and 50,000 Democrat voters, they all want the city beautiful back. And they want us to be non-political, where we all matter. So when our mayor comes out, when I come out and I say we are all Denver, we can 100% take that to the bank. Because right now, any of these other candidates, Andy, think about Andy, he's a GOP, came out, and everybody's saying there, God, he came out, I thought we're nonpartisan. See, now they've even shit all over that. And when you think about Andy's age and what he's really done in his life, he has no meta experience, folks. Okay, so he was in the Army, okay? And then he was able to use his Army money and be able to get a loan to buy a business that he didn't build. And so now he's going to go and loan $250,000 to his campaign to buy an election like he bought his business. And he's banking that every GOP is going to vote for them while everybody else waters down, and that he's going to be the winner. It ain't going to work like that, because what's happening now is all GOP that vote, especially in this next election. But in 2023, it's way different, folks. And it's over every one of these people's pay grades. It's over all their IT bullshit people. You heard me? All you IT people that's within any of these organizations, you guys are tools that are going to be wiped out. Head to the dark web. We know who you are. We don't need to publicize it. We just needed to show artificial intelligence where you were. And that's what we do. We're observer indexers. This is the authority and power that we're going to have as a city of Denver, to be able to have the platform needed to control the buying and selling of everything that the city and county of Denver uses, and then some. And so if we're scared of the digital world, then, and you don't want to grow, and you want to stay within the same perimeters of promising to eradicate after Hickenlooper. Look at the homeless thing. These people have no fucking ideas. And see, for me, folks, I'm gonna move, man. I'm not staying in this fucking town. On April 4, man, if it doesn't go the way it should go, which it's going to, but let's say it don't, they've got themselves into a fucking digital pickle that's about to be ramrodded up all their asses. And they were all warned, they were all told. See, they don't know. That's why when it hits, when they got a chance to turn it around, and go the right way and go to the summit, the city summit, offering artificial intelligence ideas that we've built, that's already out there. It's right in front of you, folks.